What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to what I think is the second to last or final part of the 02 pixel tutorial. It looks like it's going to be an awkward 15 and 10 minute segments. I can't see how this would all fit into two videos perfectly. It looks like one of the videos might be perfect, and then the other one's going to be really short. So I'm going to try and split the remaining workload up as evenly as possible, or I might just do it all in one, depending on how the time fits. So what we're going to do is just work our way from the bottom to the top of the build and just kind of fill in what needs to be filled in, and that will kind of just make sure that we're finalized and completed. Before we start, I'm going to make sure I have a light gray concrete, and also whatever this block was that we used for the hair. I think this was... why it won't let me pick you? Pick the block! It won't let me pick the block. I think it was pink terracotta. Alright. And we can start from there. So, let's go to the left side of the neck where we have this dirt block sticking out to this right of this one single right here. And that's where we're going to start today. Let's move our grass block closer to our gray concrete for this first part. And basically what we're going to do is switch over to light gray concrete and build out the shading on the neck. So from this one single, we're going to go down into the right 11 more singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 flat again. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Down to right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down to right 1 single. Down to right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And it should connect to that 2 flat that we already had marked over here at a diagonal. And that kind of completes the first half of the shading on the neck. If you wanted to, you could color the shading all above right here, but I would wait till the end of the build to do that. What we can then do is, before going over to this 3 flat we have marked, what we can actually do is switch over to our placement block, and from the bottom block in this 4 vertical of coal that we have right here, so the bottom block is right here, we can put 2 pieces of placement block going straight down, 1, 2, and then we can go down and left 1 coal. From that 1 coal, we can go down to left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down to left 1 single. Down to left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then down to left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Now if we trace this back up, because it's already touched the ground, to the top part right here with this 1 single, we can bring down the right side of it by going down into right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. And then down into right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. Placement block on the bottom. 1, 2, that's 2. And although the gray wasn't our placement block, it's clear that the gray didn't belong there, so it was just okay to use it without getting confused. Anyways, now we can work our way back up to this original 4 vertical that we used to connect this from, and move over to this 3 flat we have with the gray right here, and kind of bring that up into the right over there. So from this 3 flat, we're going to go up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, again, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Up into the right 2 flat again. 1, 2. Up into the right 2 singles again. 1, 2. So it's kind of repetitive. Let me just zoom out real quick and just look at this. So we have 3 flat, 2 flat, 2 flat again, 1 single, 2 flat, 2 flat, then 2 singles, then 2 flat, then 2 singles again. So we're going to finish this up by going up into the right, 2 flat again. So top and or place the placement block to the top or right side. 1, 2. And then, sorry about that, the background noise. Then we're going to go up into right 12 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And as you can see, I'm at the corner right there. So if we back out, you can see this is the kind of like the left side as well. Creates this weird U shape with the shading. And we can rotate from here to the right shoulder and do the hair and shoulder pads over there next. But we are done with the left side pretty much completely. All we have to do is the right shoulder, the right hair with the pink terracotta, the eyes, and then the tiara on top. So let's go over to the right shoulder now, where we have this marked out in dirt blocks. Alright, so now that we've made it over to the right shoulder, where we have all these dirt block markings, or placement block markings, let's get the pad done, and then we're going to do the little part of her hair. So first I want you to go to this single that we have placed underneath this 3 flat, so right here. And we're going to go down and to left from it, 1 coal, so placement block underneath, and then 1 coal. We're then going to go down and to left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, and let me just change my inventory around a little bit, there we go. Down and to right 2 flat, 1, 2, and then we're going to put 1 placement block to the right of this 2 flat like this, and from this placement block we're going to switch over to our coal, and we're going to put 1 above it and 1 below it, just like that. Now from the coal below, what we can do is, actually we don't even have to use the coal below. What we can do is go over to this plank that we just connected to. It should be this 12 vertical strip right here. We can actually delete the dirt blocks we have right here. We don't need them. Yeah, I don't know why I have them here, except for this dirt block on this one right here. You can delete that too. We're just gonna come back to it later. Let's go to this 12 vertical we have right here, and we're gonna go to the bottom of it and put a placement block underneath, so that we can go down to the right 7 vertical, and this should touch the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry about any background noise, guys. I can't really control the weirdos with the motorcycles that have come out during COVID times, but hopefully it's not too noisy. Anyways, from the 7 vertical right here, if it touches the ground, that's good. We're gonna go to the top block and find the second to last from the top, so this one right here, and we're gonna put 1 coal to the left. From there, we're gonna go up into left 2 flat, 1, 2, up into left 1 single, up into left 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, up into left 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, up into left 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into left 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from that 5 vertical we're going to put 1 placement block on top so that we can go up into the right 1 single, and this should connect us back to the shoulder piece right here and kind of just closes out the shape. If you look at the right hand camera screen, it just locks out this weird half oval shape that goes into her hair. So we're done with this segment right here. What we can then do is go over to the opposite side of this gap right here. We deleted the placement block from this 2 flat because I was deleting all those placement blocks, and to be honest, since this one is floating by itself, it's easy enough to locate that you didn't really need the placement block. So what we're gonna do from here is we're going to go underneath this and extend it down to the ground. Let me just see how much in total it is. So we already have 1 right here. Let me see how much more we need to put underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So it was 16 to go down to touch the ground. Hopefully yours measured out the same. And from there, what we can do is go to the top of it, and we can actually put 22 going straight up from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Perfect. Just create this very, very long strip right here. We're not working with this top part yet. Instead, we're going to drop back down to the bottom, and I want to finish all these shoulder pad spots. So from the bottom right here, if we count up from all the way from the bottom, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. We can put 1 coal to the right of that 3rd block. Then we can go down into the right 2 flat, so placing block to the bottom or right side. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. And there we go. Then from that single, this one that we just bridged off of, I would say we could just keep building off of this long strip right here, but it's too long to keep counting on. So what we'll do is go to this single right here that was hanging off of it, and instead we'll put 5 placement blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1 coal. And from that coal, we're going to put a placement block underneath so that we can go down into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then put a placement block on the end so we can go up into the right 1 single. Placement block again so we can go up into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and that connects. Perfect. And all we're going to do is backtrack a little bit to that single that was right before the 4 vertical, so this one right here in this bottom right corner. And we're going to go up and to the left from it 1 single. Up and to the left 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's, whoops, 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And then we're going to go up and to left 1 single. Perfect. From there, we're going to go to the right and just keep following this hair all the way. Actually, yeah, we're going to keep going to the right all the way to where we have the hair kind of coming down and meeting up with the shoulder piece right here. So if you count it carefully, it should be 5 vertical. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meeting up at this diagonal, like a 3-way intersection. All we're going to do is from where it meets up with this flat plank right here, we're going to go 1 block to the left. So it meets up right here. We're just going to go 1 block to the left. Let me just zoom out so you can see where we're working at. And then we're going to put 1 coal underneath right here. Placement block. Down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3. And from the bottom block in that 3 vertical, we're going to put 1 to the right and 8 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We then need to bring this little patch up to the shoulder, so all we're going to do is put a placement block to the top or left side and go up into left 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into left 1 single, and then up into left 2 vertical again, 1, 2. Perfect. Now that we finished the shoulder piece, we can go over to the hair where we had that 22 vertical added to the top. You can still see it's just a standalone piece, not really connected to anything yet, and that's fine. All we're going to do is go to the top right there and put a placement block on top of it. Oops, I flew past it by accident. And we're going to go up and to the right 19 vertical. So there's a lot of big numbers in this section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. And you can mark the top block because we're going to come back to it in a minute. But all we're going to do is starting from the bottom, I want you to count up 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you find that 6th block, you can mark it with your dirt block and then put 2 blocks above it as well with the dirt. So 7, 8. And from those blocks, we're going to switch to our pink terracotta and put 1 to the right of each of them. 1, 1, 1. Perfect. So this mimics the left side where we have the pink terracotta on the hair over there. All we're going to do is bring this down into the shoulder. So from this 3 vertical terracotta, we can put a placement block below it. So we can go down into the right 11 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Down to the right 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finally down to the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So once you had it meet up with the shoulder right there, if we were to trace it all the way back to the 19 vertical, we can just go to the top right there, and we can go up and to the right 13 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Up and to the right 7 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up and to the right 21 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, because 21 vertical. Whew, a lot of talking. And actually, I thought we were going to do this part quickly and then finish the tiara, but we actually might be over the time limit today. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is we're going to do the tiara and eyes in one part, and that'll be the final part. And thankfully, I'm pretty sure that's not going to take too much time. It probably is, actually. I was thinking it's not going to take too much time, but it might actually. But I'm going to just try it all. The next part will be the tiara and eyes. We're just going to finish this up. We're going to keep on going. So, from this 21 vertical, we're going to go up into the right, 8 vertical. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up into our 11 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And from the 11 vertical, if we go to the second to last block from the bottom, we can add 1 to the right. We can then go down into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And then down to left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Now, if we go back to the 11 vertical, we just built that off of the second to last block from the bottom. If we go to the top block, actually, what we can do is we can put a placing block, not a placing block, sorry, a coal to the right, like this. And then from there, we can go up and to the right 3 more singles with the coal. So 1, 2, 3. What we can also do from this top block is instead of going to the right with the coal, we can go up into the right 23 vertical, and since we have this coal right here, we don't even need to use a placement block. We can just use it to springboard up and just add 23 verticals to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Perfect. And actually, once you have that 23, we can start from the bottom, and we're not going to count this single on the right. We're going to start from the up and to the right block. I want you to count up 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. And let me just reiterate again. We are not counting this block directly to the right of this top block. All right, we're skipping that one because that was part of this tangent right here. It is not a part of the 23 vertical. So we're count up 7, and then on that 7th block, so this one right here, we switch over to our coal and put 2 to the right. 1, 2. Perfect. Hopefully you guys are following along. I know this is getting very confusing, but you guys are at the finish line. Just hang in there, guys. Anyways, from the 2 flat, we're going to go down into the right 2 singles. So placing block to the bottom or right side. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 13 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Placement block on the bottom. And we're switching directions. We're going to be going to the left side, but I still suggest just putting your placement block on the bottom. We're going to go down into left 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Down to left 2 vertical 4 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. Down to left 1 single. And then down to left 2 vertical. 1, Alright, perfect. So, we actually have completed every part of the build so far, other than the eyes and the tiara. Let's just start a little bit of the tiara to save us some time in the next part. So, if we go up to the top of her crown, where we have the tiara right there, we should have some blocks marked off already. If you see, we have this, what is this? Oh, it's a bunch of 2s, so we have this 2, 2, 2 marked off. So if we go to this top one, this one all the way on the right side right here, what we can do is go up and to the right from it, so place a block on top, 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, up and to the right 2 flat, 3 times in a row, so place a block to the top or right side. We're going to go 2 flat like this, 1, 2, except we need to do this 3 times in a row, so we're going to place a block again, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3, up and to the right 3 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Let me just zoom out so you can see the shape we're working with so far. And you can see the crown is just going over to the opposite side, making this arching shape. We're almost at the center of it, and it would dip back down and go back around again. So, I'm going to leave it right there for this build. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the tutorial. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more pixel art content. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.